How Elon Musk built a billion-dollar empire. How did Elon Musk go from being completely broke to one of the richest people on the planet? Before the Teslas, the rockets, and the AI empire, Elon Musk was about to lose everything. This isn't just some boring success story. This is about a guy who risked it all for a crazy idea, faced epic failure, and somehow made the biggest comeback in history. Just imagine this, it's 2008. Your third rocket in a row just exploded. Your car company, Tesla, is literally weeks from going bankrupt. You have almost no money left. Do you play it safe and watch both your companies die? Or do you bet every last dollar you have on one more rocket launch? That was the insane choice Elon Musk had. This is the story of that choice, and how a decision made on the edge of disaster built a multi-billion-dollar empire. Long before all the explosions and electric cars, Elon was just a kid in South Africa who was obsessed with programming and sci-fi. He taught himself to code and sold his first video game when he was only 12. After moving to North America, he got into a PhD program at Stanford but dropped out after just 2 days to get in on the dot-com boom. His first company was Zip2, and he and his brother were so broke they literally lived in their tiny office. But then, bam! They landed huge clients like the New York Times. In 1999, Compaq bought Zip2 for over $300 million, and Elon walked away with $22 million. He was only 28. What would you do with that kind of money? For Elon, the answer was simple: go bigger. He took all his money and poured it into his next big idea, a company to change banking forever. He founded X.com, which after a merger, became PayPal. And when eBay bought PayPal in 2002, Elon's cut was an insane $180 million. Most people would just retire. But for Elon, this was just the warm-up. Okay, now he has almost $200 million in the bank. He could have bought an island and been done. Instead, he made one of the wildest bets in business history. He risked all of it on 2 ideas that everyone said were completely impossible: commercial space travel and electric cars. He funneled $100 million of his own money and started a new company called SpaceX. The goal wasn't just to launch rockets. It was to put people on Mars. This is not a joke. And at the same time, he put millions into a tiny electric car startup called Tesla Motors. Everyone thought he was insane. And for years, it looked like they were right. The early days at SpaceX were just failure after failure. The first rocket launch in 2006. Boom. Total fireball. The second one a year later. Failed. The third launch in August 2008. It was the worst yet. It destroyed its cargo and pushed SpaceX to the edge of collapse. 3 launches, 3 failures. His dream was literally exploding. And things at Tesla were even worse. The company was burning through so much cash trying to build its first car, and then the 2008 financial crisis hit. By the end of the year, both companies were about to go bankrupt. He had no money, was in massive debt, and was going through a divorce. He called it the worst year of his life. This is it. Everything is about to collapse. And Elon had to make that impossible choice. He split the last of his own money between both companies, and then scraped together everything he had for one last rocket launch. If this failed, SpaceX was over. On September 28, 2008, the rocket launched. And it actually worked. It became the first privately developed liquid fuel rocket to ever reach orbit. This one success changed everything. A few months later, NASA gave SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to resupply the International Space Station. SpaceX was saved. At the exact same time, he was desperately trying to save Tesla. He put his last cash in, which finally convinced other investors to join in at the last second. The deal closed at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve 2008, literally the last possible hour before the company would have died. Tesla survived, but only by a thread. He saved both companies from total destruction, and what happened next is completely insane. At SpaceX, he chased another crazy idea: reusable rockets. He wanted to land the rocket back on Earth after it launched, which experts said was impossible. He figured out the materials for a rocket are super cheap, but they throw the expensive parts away every time. If he could just reuse the booster, he would slash the cost of going to space. After a bunch of more fiery, explosive failures, they finally landed a Falcon 9 rocket in December 2015. Today, they do it all the time. It's crazy. This made SpaceX the first private company to send NASA astronauts to the ISS. Now, they're building Starship to take people to Mars. And at Tesla, they finally released the car that changed everything, the Model S. It proved electric cars could be amazing. But the Model 3 is what really made EVs mainstream, turning Tesla into the most valuable car company in the world. But Elon didn't stop there. Of course not. He started the Boring Company to dig tunnels, co-founded Neuralink to make brain-computer interfaces, and in 2022, he bought Twitter for $44 billion, rebranding it to X. From the edge of total ruin in 2008 to a net worth that stands at over $480 billion as of December 2025, Elon Musk's journey is absolutely insane. His story is about setting goals so big they sound impossible. It's about having a crazy tolerance for risk, betting everything, not just once, but over and over again. And it's about a mindset that questions everything to build something no one has ever seen before. His empire wasn't built on money, it was forged in failure, pressure, and a crazy belief that you have to try, even when you have zero chance of success. If you thought this story was as crazy as I do, smash that like button, subscribe for more insane stories, and share this with a friend who needs to see what's possible. Thanks for watching.